DICE recently released the spring update for Battlefield 1. Part of their large seasonal updates aims at fixing issues that the community has flagged up, and to generally fix and tweak aspects that were just not as they should be. The biggest addition to the game that DICE seem to be pushing quite a lot on their website is platoons. Now this is a similar mechanic to the crew system in GTA, in that players can create a platoon, give it a name and an emblem, and invite other players to join. And I think this is actually a really cool new aspect which personalises the experience a bit more. Platoons is not the only addition, however. DICE have added 4 new weapon variants. The new variants are for the level 10 weapons that are unlocked for each class, with there now being a Hellriegel defensive, which is the Hellriegel but with a bipod attached. The Selbstlader 1906 sniper, now the 5-round medic weapon, has a bipod and a sniper scope. The Hu-8 automatic optical and the Martini Henry sniper. Of these new weapons, I'm excited for the Hellriegel and the Martini the most, as they're new twists on OP guns. A Hellriegel with a bipod. Usually people just running guns, so I wonder if we'll see people camping corridors a bit more, watching the choke points. And the Martini Henry sniper, well, that gun's a close range sniper. It's got the close range one-hit kill distance. So I wonder what it'll be like with a sniper scope added to it. The other two are they're normal. I've yet to unlock all of them, so I guess I'll find out when I've played with them a bit. To unlock these new variants, you have to get 300 kills with the base weapon. So if you want to get the Martini Henry sniper, you need 300 kills with the Martini Henry. You also need to complete a smaller, more focused task, such as bayonet kills or anti-tank mine kills, similar to the task required for the DLC weapons. There have also been some pretty big gameplay changes as well. Grenades have been changed yet again. There is now a 0.3 second increase on the throwing a grenade time, meaning you don't throw one as quickly as before. This will stop panic grenades, I'll call it, where you might go around a corner and be faced with a couple of enemies, and instead of trying to shoot them, you just quickly chuck a grenade at the floor, get killed, and then the grenade goes off and kills the enemies. Now, I think this is a good mechanic. It'll stop that panic kind of, oh my god, what do I do? Chuck a grenade. It's more now, you can't just rush around a corner and chuck a grenade on the ground if there are enemies there. The radius of grenades has also been decreased, limiting the splash damage. This will make those choke points where it's quite grenadey a bit less on the explosive side. You won't have a grenade thrown in and it'll take out like 20 people. Instead, it will take out like 15. There's been changes to the resupply again. The automatic resupply is gone, and now players can only get more grenades from ammo crates or packs. The player can instantly receive a grenade from a crate, but only if they've been away from one for 49 seconds. Now, I reckon the new grenade system will fix the grenade spam issue by going back down the resupply route. I just don't really understand why they didn't do this in the first place. Battlefield 4 worked well with its resupply and the grenades. But hey ho, on to more changes. A pretty big change to netcoding has been implemented. From now on, players with higher pings will have to lead shots to counter for their high ping. DICE's aim for this is to reduce the chances of players getting shot around corners, that kind of classic frostbite mechanic that everyone got pissed off about. And I've heard that apparently players would abuse higher pings and they go into games in a different country. So if you live in the UK, you go and do a game in Russia or somewhere, because you'd have a higher ping and that gives you an advantage. I never felt this. I never really cared much for ping and that stuff. It annoyed me when I got shot around a corner. That was always annoying, but now that should be gone, and those players that would abuse high pings, they won't be able to do that anymore unless they can lead shots exceptionally well. And I tell you, I was in a game with 150 ping and it was hard. My only criticism of this feature is that when I got into that 150 ping game, I got in there through Quick Game. I wanted to join a game, but I didn't want to have to go on the server browser and anything like that because it complicates things. But if you do use Quick Game, you're not always going to get one where the ping is low. So you either have to put up with leading shots more, or you have to back out and find another game. And I think that is something that they need to fix. The new networking changes also mean that your bullets no longer disappear after you die, which means that you can quite often trade kills with someone. You shoot them as they're shooting you and the bullets hit at the same time and you both die. And this is quite annoying actually. It's fair, DICE have made it fair, it makes complete sense. You shouldn't be able to be shooting at someone and if they kill you your bullets disappear, that's just ridiculous. But it is annoying and it has happened to me so much. There's nothing we can do to change it. I personally think it should be in the game. It's just a feature that I'll have to work around and adapt to before I get used to it. There have been improvements to the way medics work. Now, if you see a dead teammate, you can spot them and let them know that you're coming to revive them, which is, I think, is pretty damn good because it stops those people that just skip the revive. Like this guy here, I spotted him. He might not have skipped it anyway, but now he knows that I am going to come and rescue him. I'm going to revive him. He shouldn't skip the revive. And this is definitely a much needed feature. Battlefield 1 has got so much criticism over the fact that players just skip the revive and medics are left there with their dick in their hand kind of wondering what the heck they should do next. This should fix it, and I am very glad that DICE have added this into the game. There are a lot of other smaller details that have been affected and changed. Frontlines now has a timer, thank God, meaning that the games will actually end before there'd be games where I'd be going on for hours. Apparently on the DICE website they said that the longest recorded game of Frontlines was 3.5 hours long. Well, now that shouldn't be happening because the timer issues have been fixed. There are a lot of other smaller issues, stuff with AA guns getting a buff, weapons, the way the weapons work and the way other vehicles and such work. I'll leave a link in the description for those who wish to see all of the details. And yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe for more Battlefield 1 content, other game content, whatever. And I will see you all in the next one.